What is poppin' people? Welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, welcome to the channel. Once again, it's an excuse to resolve Jellymon cards. I'm playing into Nature Spirit. Dang, I'm recording this before I go fix my beard. If you saw the short, you know what's up. Our joint looked horrendous. I left the house looking like that. Crazy behavior. Anyways, we're gonna make Tesla Jellymon in the back, and you should cross yourself now. And you should cross the subscribe button if you haven't already clicked it. Because where else are you gonna see Nature Spirit versus Deep Savers? We're not going to be evolving into Lobortmon and Raising. We are going to evolve into Siamba and Goromon. Then we're going to pay the 4 to make a Ruli. We're going to spend 1 to play Jellymon thanks to the Tesla effect. To get the double pickup here where we can pick up a Jellymon in text and a Deep Saver. So we'll pick up the Amphimon Duel. And then we will use the Kyoshiro RB1 to cheat out the Kyoshiro for 0. Swing in, draw 1, tap Kyoshiro, so double draw here. And then pitch 1 to attempt to get nothing. We're going to crash 6 into 6. It is what it is. And then scramble. And we're going to evolve into RB1 Thetis, which lets us trash 2 cards, which is then going to unsuspend Kyoshiro. And then we're going to cast Frozen Crystal to bounce Ruli back, and then Arts evolve and decline to do anything more with that. We couldn't swing with the RB1 Kyoshiro. Obviously, it would have been, you know, sick. Oh yeah, we are going to trash 1 off of the when Digivolving to get the memory back off of the Tesla Jellymon Inherit. Like, it's just nice to get the extra value. Since we did go over that one, obviously couldn't swing to get, like, more damage. But just kind of making it nice. Obviously, you know, we did bounce the Ruli back, but if he wanted to, could just use the Siamba and Goromon to play the Ruli, but instead choosing to play Angoromon. So we're basically just doing the mirrored play into each other. Luckily, he can't get rid of my Tamer in the process. But he is going to go into Lamort. Lamort does have a suspension and de-Digivolve. Did not know that. I was learning what these Nature Spirit cards, the new ones, did. As some of you may also be learning. We're gonna go gambling though. Bing, 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 bing. Lamort. So double up on Lamort, which means we are unfortunately going back down to a Tesla. And then because we did play a thing, we can swing a thing. So this is suspended. We are going to tap Kyoshiro to draw Uno. There is no piercing, but we are going to get deleted. We're going to pop a security off of the Lamort, which, you know, shame to lose Kyoshiro, but we are going to scramble. This is why I like committing scramble pretty early if I get it, just because you do get taken off the board a surprising amount for a deck that it has an instance of when it would leave protection. So could definitely be playing the Deep Savers one out. We're going to stack the Amphimon Duel because it is the most important thing to see. We're going to get the on-play. We do find a second rookie off that, which we are quite happy to take. Unsuspend Kyoshiro, gain a memory. And then we're going to get that Jellymon in the back. Could start trying to build a Tesla. I don't know why we built one in front. Oh, I guess we needed to build one in front because we do kind of have to deal with this board. And that's the cool thing, is like that is will answer the board from this position. But since we can't keep turn, what we're going to do is we're going to go into Thetis, and then you could either try and clear the Angora, or we try and clear the Lamort. So we're just going to trash 1, -2, then bot deck the Lamort. Just get rid of it. Works out for us. Passes over it a bit more. But, I mean, we're in the position where we don't think from, like, a rookie he can really punish it. Technically, we're throwing Amphi-Ace, but, like, Lamau. No. Are we really? In a deck that has just shown that it can spit out the Digivolve, are we really threatening Amphi-Ace? So, yeah, just asking about whether this Kyoshiro is a memory setter. But obviously, you know, if he swings a level 5 or higher, we're gonna tap that Kyoshiro, make him go sideways. I would love an extra draw, personally. Your boy is hurting for cards in hand. What we're gonna do is we're gonna play the Gato. and then Gato pick up and recover. And then what he should be doing here is declaring an attack off of the Eldoradi, using the Motimon egg, but instead he's going to use the Eldoradi to force the DNA, which I think then means... Yeah, I'm pretty sure that means we missed the Motimon, because it should have been on the trigger. Like, the trigger is from when the Gato is there. So, he actually does deny us a draw and a memory in this instance, which actually works against us. So, it's a very funny, like, misplay that actually has knock-on consequences. Do have a blocker here, and we do have jamming. And you're gonna see... You're gonna see that we do have a pretty effective way of dealing with this. What we are going to do first, though, is we are just going to get some shmemory. Pitch off Amphimon Jewel. Why did we pitch off Amphimon Jewel? Gain a memory, tap Kyoshiro, draw up, and then we don't need to source Strip here. But we're just going to go in. Chooses not to block because we got the battle protection, but we'll take a free chip. And then we are going to Frozen Crystal. So that's going to be Source Strip 4. And then we're going to bounce the Eldoradi back to hand. And then we're going to Arts Evo. And then we just have to pitch... we do actually have to pitch 3 cards here because it is 2 instances of all turns plus 1. So this is a 9k Angelomon. So we do actually... He does get the 3rd card out of us, which is very annoying. So we're going to pitch off Startling Thunder there, which... is a little greedy. I mean, the fact that we bounced a Ruli, we knew that we probably would be dealing with a Ruli at some point. It probably would have been good to keep easy access to Tamer removal. But he stays in the back with the Angora because there's nothing really to play for here, and then has the choice to try and establish a body in the back or go from there. One of the things that obviously these decks do have is a bunch of 6k level 4s. I think we've seen 2 of them, but just going to choose to double up on the Giant Shamate. The new Pendulum Memory Boost. So we are going to end up passing over 4 memory after the unsuspend. And I've left a card face down for a very particular reason. We're going to swing in and then... draw up to 6, 7, 8, and then bot deck 3 from the when it suspends to unsuspend, and just gonna check, choosing not to trash anything from it. Chat, I'll be real with you. During this run, did not realize there's draw 1, then trash 1 if you have 7 or fewer, so I could always be trying to force a draw. I was doing it to... I was sequencing things in order to get trashes out of my hand mid-step. Hit a 3rd meat. Kind of inconvenient. But now I feel a little less... Yep, we gain a memory because the card was trashed from my hand. Forgot to resolve that. We're at 5. Which, you know, in hindsight, instead of swinging this in and then going scramble, then ruin mode, what I should have done was stay upright, evolve into ruin. Like, what I should have done, I think I was maybe trying to see if I had a way to lethal him. Because I think off the 2 trainings, if I found a LM Thetismon, then obviously I can just unsuspend the Tesla to try and find a lethal. But in true lethal or living fashion, just could not find it. And now this is a really interesting conundrum. You either de-digivolve and put me back on a Digimon that quite comfortably... like, I now have protection from when it would leave, or you try and just clear something else, and ends up going for the Lamort, and then we know there's an Eldoradi in hand, so could just try and send it on an Eldoradi, go Gamba, and if we find another Lamort, which we do not, we do get the Atla Kabuterimon. Mega Kabuterimon Blue, who does have the +3. But then just thinking of a way to pass turn, doesn't really have like a good means of doing something. Just going to choose to go for the Diabit Evo. Doesn't choose to go for the option side of things, which I definitely remember his name. Trust More Advance, which would have been One of your Digimon may unsuspend, then suspend 2 of your opponent's Digimon, then 2 of their Digimon tamers can't unsuspend until their turn ends, which would have double locked us down, which would have been pretty annoying. But hey, I mean, end of turn, make TCG. End up getting the Jellymon off that. And then Jellymmon's on play is the minus enough to clear the rookie. And then TCG is minus 10 more billion damage. So we feed Otama into the rune mode. And then, yeah, we get to drop the Thunderbolt. So this is going to be active, go to 5. And then we're just going to push up. And we're going to play around. So we end up game extending here because the level 5 technically threatens Sableo Ace. And it technically threatens Herc. And they both give us different things. Like if I swing this Tesla and I'm battle protected, then Herc doesn't do anything, but I die to Sableo. And yeah, like I'm just mega just like trolling here. We're gonna go for this. There's nothing for security to add. We lose the unsuspend. We're just stopping the Jellymon, and then we swing. Trash 1 to source strip and unsuspend off the Thetis, gain 1. Yeah, it's just a bunch of game extending. I don't even think it actually beat the ace. So like, let me know if I was still gonna die to an ace there.
Matrix Digivolution.
Hi YouTube, it's probably about time I did one of these again. If you're seeing this, that means you are not a member and you may also not be subscribed. You should check and see if you're subscribed. A lot of people watch my content daily and don't actually subscribe. Check and see if you're one of those people. It might even be glowing for you under the video. But yeah, I'm here to just say consider joining the members. For joining as little as £1 a month, you can dodge these for the rest of watching Digimon on my channel. And you can support the channel and help us do close to daily as I can for Digimon. Appreciate everyone that's been through everything with us. In 2025 was an awesome year, and hopefully I want to be able to do a lot more cool stuff in 2026. So with your support, it makes it possible to be able to branch out and do other things. So yeah, it took me 10 days into the new year to record a new sponsor segment. But yeah, if you're seeing this, that means there was no other sponsor. So please consider supporting me. Bye. And what you can also let me know is if you're going to join the members, you can do so for as little as £1 a month, like our Digi Eggs on screen, or you could be like our big mama jammers at the top of the memberships. Our ultimates, we do have the Tommy NT, Tommy Tricks on the Sticks, Brad, King of Knights, Rich Life, Sacred Armor, Zachary Lennon, and Cobb Unbound. And our champions, who will be getting bonus content from the podcast 1 month early very, very soon once we go back to regular podcast episodes. We've got Shinny Carey, DHM, Andy Fing, Benji Gibber, Kenneth Smith, Marta FGC, Craig and Security, Stephen Holdren, Harlequin, Vival Kazas, Donkey, Scott Monnier, Joseph Vang, Soy Sauce, Sleeping Squids, Blast Darby, and Briss Kitty. And it looks like we get security set on my side. And yeah, looks like we're going to open the digital gate for game number 2. Jellymon in the back, Jellymon in the front. Looking for a Kyoshiro, will not find one. Should have played the other Jellymon, but you know, hindsight's a must. I would like to see a Kyoshiro as soon as possible, so we do end up committing the rookie. Although, like, because like once you found one Kyoshiro, it feels a lot better to like your searcher be the deep saver one, and you commit the rookie with the memory inherit to raising. Like, I'm a big fan of that. So committing that one early, like, I don't think it has knock-on effects, but it is a little unfortunate. So we are going to get the search off. That ends up passing turn over to us. So honestly, you know, rookie and boost setup is pretty good. We're under 7, so we're going to draw. Don't have the Kyoshiro to cheat out the memory this time, but we do draw the memory. Oh, no, never mind. That's the dual card. So we're going to get the Kyoshiro down, and I think it's best to just... I mean, it's pretty good to just send it, but we are instead just going to scramble into the Thetis, decline to trash, and therefore we get to bot deck a 2K. So just trying to remove things from board, and he answers straight back with the Angora that does find the double pickup. finding the Ruli now. Has to find a good time to play that, because obviously we've shown that we can bounce it and will bounce it. So yeah, we're going to swing, and then we end up trashing for the Puyo effect, then draw 3, because we get to do draw, draw, draw. Because again, I did not realize it was draw, trash one. Wow, we hit giant meat again. Again. How does he do it? Guy who's going to read Regulacus and then beef this. Like, I'm going to read Regulacus and then just be a chud. I mean, I guess I make it unsuspend, which is fine. No, okay, yeah. So we're just going to take Evo here just to try and have protection. It forces him to show us Lamort. Do we even bother trashing? Yes, we do need to trash here. I only trash 1 because I'm a chud. Should have trashed 2 here to give protection from getting my ass beat, because right now I do not possess the number of things in trash. I need something to blow up my trash. Which I don't think is going to happen. We are going to see Gecko come down. Gecko has the draw as well when digivolving. Crack second meat. Ate the mate. And then he has Lamort, so this doesn't actually matter. Going to slam the Gato instead. Pick up security, recover Uno, and then go into Angelmon. And then Angelmon is going to clear the Jellymon, so mercifully we have 3 cards in text. We're going to swing at security and then go into Eldorado for 1, which is pretty clean. And then 1, 2, 3, 4. Man, I wonder if we're going to get Lamort. Yep, there he goes. They digivolve. Didn't end up mattering. But we do get to live off of this, because this is going to be Eldorado. And I should scramble here. Chat, I'm not going to hold you. I throw the game right here. I'm going to read Regulacus and develop, just develop the inability to read. Yes, we're actually just going to straight up accomplish nothing here because I'm a moron. Like, I cannot overstate like how much I did not read this card correctly. And then you can see I'm going to read it and go, oh, yeah, so we win the game on the spot if I do scramble, add back the jewel card, cast the jewel card, because we strip 4, bounce the Lamore, and then -12 the Eldorado, and we win the game. I don't do that, and you may notice that there's still a decent amount of time left in this video. Oops. Oops. And now he just has to figure out how he wants to make moves in the game, because right now we're at a little bit of a standstill. Maybe wasn't expecting to have his board make it back to him, because it really shouldn't have. Like, the fact that I didn't even swing either, like, just straight up just denied myself extra value. He is going to swing a level 5, which means we get to draw a card, and then does hit the 12k, has barrier, has jamming, is also 13k. Just straight up does not care about a 12k in security. And then we're going to see, once again, choosing not to use Trusk more advance. Just choosing to evolve into Dire Rabbit. This is going to be plus 3k and then battle. So it's just going to punch my Regulacus, who has no protection whatsoever. Again, something that I would have had if I'd just gone into a Digimon that was good. And TeleLock. So goodbye Jellymon, unless he forgets. Yeah, it's play out 2, and then this should be -10 billion. And then a Digimon was placed. We do get to attack. We swing it. We hit a memory setter, which does nothing for us here, unless we manage to make the sick DNA line. And because he won a battle, he gets to burn the last out of security. So we end up on Better Habit. I mean, realistically, we were dead anyway, even without. But it would have been nice to have had the extra Kyosho. This is going to be scramble. I don't even know what I need to scramble back. Because I need the Guso. Like, you can see me trying to figure out the memory gauge, whether I can make it work or not. Yeah, so we're going to go for the rookie that... we're going to go for the rookie that gives memory when it does things. Unsuspend hatch. Rookie to draw 1 extra. End up drawing a second dual card, so that feels a bit unfortunate. Evolve for 2. And then... Oh, damn, we don't have it. Okay, we still have a stun. This doesn't do anything. We do not have blocker here, so this is pitch to source strip the Telelock. It's any 2, so I think we're just going to try and take out the egg to try and turn off Blitz and get rid of the decode, and then we are going to Frozen Crystal, which means we're going to source strip the remaining ones. We can't bounce Telelock here, unfortunately. It just means we have to bounce one of the level 5s. We're going to get rid of the Jellymon. And then DP minus. Again, can't clear the Telelock, so this is just drop 2 to clear the Mega Terriermon. And then we are not a blocker. So yeah, the decision to not scramble on a turn where we just get the easiest out in the world was certainly an unfortunate one. We beefed it. So we take what could have been the easiest 2-0 in the world and turn it into a 1-1 finish, because your boy is a dog. We are just going to swing the Telelock, because we have 3 bodies. That's enough to get rid of Amphi. So if you did like what you saw and you do want to see more, we do have more fun stuff coming up for y'all shortly. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. Join the Discord if you're new here. If today's your birthday, then happy birthday. And as always, have yourselves a damn good one.